Dear Rome, when I saw the news that Tiger Woods won the Masters, my heart sank because I just know what's coming today. The jungle's biggest Tiger honk, your baggy EP with the porn stash and terrible tattoos will reach new heights, or should I say, depths, a bagginess, an insufferability. If you thought that he was intolerable after he finished his marathon, how much more so now that his beloved Baldrick has won the Masters for the first time since before he got caught chasing skirt 10 years ago. I may have to resort to day drinking on a Monday to get me through the show. Signed, Tony from Iowa City. Unwore Tiger honks, especially Adam Hawk, wore the Iowa Hawkeyes. Tony, the thing is, it's not just Hawk, it's Chael too. They're both on that side of the glass. And it's not just Hawk and Chael. There are tens of thousands of middle-aged dopes walking around crying this morning. They're everywhere. Rome, wore every person on the planet joyfully cheering for Tiger Woods at the Masters after magically forgetting about his love of porn stars and pills. Sincerely, selective amnesia. Matt in Tucson. Dear Jim, I was lucky enough to have the week off to attend the Masters and enjoy Tiger's victory. I kept getting a strange urge to yell instructions to him as if I was some sort of coach. LOL. Sincerely, Luke Walton. Unwore the marshal named Irvin, who kept yelling at me to get down in front. Signed, Denlesks, non-mulligan user. Dear Romy, that was a nice moment when Tiger embraced his son. But come on, bro. Just a hug? Show some freaking affection. Signed, Tom Brady. Casey, New Hampshire. On Twitter, Hedstrom Bacon tweets, what we really need to know is where Adam Hawk ranks Tiger's win, with his wedding day, the birth of his children, and finishing the marathon. Dear Jim, of course, all the Tiger Woods honks, fanboys, and other assorted nerds are going to try to jump on Tiger's Masters win. I'll bet that if I walked in on any of the local driving ranges, public courses, and shops here in the Columbus area, I would see at least two dudes decked out in the black Nike cap, the red Nike shirt, and a pair of black trousers. Hey, geeks, Tiger won the Masters, not you. George in Seabus. Let's take a look across the glass. There's a nerd in a black hat and a red sweater. Hawk! Go ahead, Adam. Put the headphones on over your black hat with the Nike swoosh. What's up, nerd?
What's up, Jim? How are you?
Good, bag. How about you?
Dream Day, part 2.
All right, so you're going to live this thing up. Let me ask you, a caller brought this up, and I think it's a fair question. When you look back at the amazing things that have happened in your life, the day you were married, the birth of your kids, the day you got hired here, where do you rank yesterday's win, something that you had absolutely nothing to do with?
It's number 1 in my life, absolutely. Better than the wedding, better than the kids being born. It was an unbelievable feat that we, Honk Nation, have been waiting a long, long time for. You know, I didn't wait 11 years to get married. I didn't wait 11 years to have kids. Those things just kind of happen when they happen. We waited a long time for this.
Did you just say your marriage and your kids were a mistake?
No, not a mistake, just not something that I was looking forward to for my entire adult life, if you will. Those things just naturally happen as you get older and as you progress in life.
What do you think your wife and kids are going to think and say to you when they hear that? I
really hope my wife is not listening, and I hope that my kids don't go back on Stucknut and listen to this, honestly.
Oh, they will. They will. They will. So, I mean, I'd love to say this is some kind of lame bit that you're playing along for content, but I believe you. I really think this is like the highlight of your life.
It really was. And yesterday...
Hawk, you have nothing to do with it. You didn't do anything.
Well, I stuck by him for all these years, and so I felt like I did a lot. And after he won, I got this bond with my mom over Tiger Woods. She loves him. She got me into him. So I called her and I said, Mom, I love you. I can't believe this happened. This is the greatest thing ever. And the other voice on the other end of the line said, this isn't your mom. This is your wife. You dialed me, not your mom. And my wife couldn't care less, so that phone call went really poorly. And then I said, okay.
You better hope she still is your wife after this talk. Did you and your mom cry together?
She was in Seattle, and my dad reports that she did cry. My dad is heinously embarrassed by both of us. He hates golf. He hates Tiger Woods. He thinks this whole thing is just...
Your dad sounds like an amazing guy.
He is.
I love this guy.
He loves you too. He watches every day. He's a big Jim Rome fan, but he cannot stand golf.
Is he an Adam Hawk fan?
Yeah, he is. He just hates this part. He told me he was going to call Child Protective Services on me because I sent him a video of me and my 2 kids watching the Masters on Saturday, and he said, I got CPS coming over right now.
Not baggy at all. Not baggy at all. Hawk, how old are you now?
I'm 31.
31.
Yep.
So you're an adult male who still cries over Tiger Woods.
And dressed like him today to work.
You're a bag, too. Yeah, dressed exactly like him. You got black trousers on, too.
Hang on.
There it is.
Oh, yeah.
The guy. If I've said it once, I've said it a million times. Would you stop embarrassing me, Hawk? Thank you for very little. You had nothing to do with it. When I said you had nothing to do with that, why are you reveling in this? Why are you and your mother crying on the phone? Because I stood by him for 11 years. Because I wanted this so badly. Yeah, but where does that rank compared to getting married and having kids? Oh, above that. How can you say that? Because I never wanted or waited my whole life to get married. I didn't wait 11 years to have kids. They just came out. Hawk, you've said a lot of stupid things on this show, but maybe nothing as dumb as that. Good luck.